Fittingly named in part for its considerable elevation. We're at Empower Field at Mile High here in Denver, Colorado. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the San Francisco 49ers and the Denver Broncos. This weather is not cooperating as we're set to go. And off we go from Denver. Let's take this at the 10. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Throwing to start this game. Completed over the middle. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
This really isn't a route designed for a lot of yards, Kate. You're just trying to get a small handful and move on to the next down. Stay in rhythm. Anytime you can work some magic after the catch and stretch it out, those are welcome bonus yards.
Here's Jerome Ford for the first time this game. And finally, they bring him down. He shook up a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
Falls to the turf, couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
You know, he might complete 99 out of 100 of those short, simple routes to the tight ends. Even the shortest and simplest of throws, well, it's due to end up in a drop at some point.
3rd and short. Here's Purdy. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, they headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping him off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting him even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Dive play straight ahead. And they're not going to bring him down until he reaches, looks like the 28. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Okay, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
2nd and 6 at the 33-yard line.
Here we go.
Another carry for him. And he's down very close to that first, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
They give it to him again. Oh, they're on him quick. He's not going to get the yard they need, Brock. He only gets back to the line. That's going to bring up 4th down. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
And he drives this one into the pouring rain. Secures this at the 17. He gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
No 49ers to the line. 1st and 10.
Get set, get set. IT, watch out. 21, 21.
Looking to throw, Purdy. They'll get it to Brandon Ayuk. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
That can be a hopeless feeling when you fire a curl route right into zone coverage perfectly like that. Unless that curl happens to be right next to where one of your guys is sitting, that pass can hum in there and there's nothing this defense can do.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession. Or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Get set, get set.
Purdy, a quick throw, complete. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
At the 45-yard line.
From the gun, it's Ford. Past the 40. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Terrion Arnold has it. And the Broncos take over as he records his 10th career INT.
Intercepted. The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33. Blown back to the backfield, and he gets the handoff. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. Back to the well again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. It's a pickup of 3. They're going to need 3 more now on 3rd down.
3rd and 3.
Let's go now.
Pass play now. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You and I know, Kate, it's on average about 60 to 65 plays a game, somewhere between 10 and 12 3rd downs. And what you don't want to do is start 0 for 2 in that column.
And that hit right at the 10 somehow, though, got a wicked bounce and makes it into the end zone for a touchback. First call here coming from the shotgun. Now start on the ground. It's Ford. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Purdy looking to throw. Makes the connection. Here's Jerome Ford. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short. We've finished one quarter in what's still a scoreless game. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They'll start out with 3rd and maybe a couple inches at most. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
That's more than a must-get for a quarterback. I really put that in the always-get territory. Even if the defense knows what's coming, you got to be able to drive forward for at least a couple inches.
1st and 10 from the 32.
Get set, get set.
A give up the middle to Ford. The middle was crowded, so he found some daylight outside. Look at that. That's a 9-yard gain. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
The 2nd down run by Ford. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
So often we talk about the individual having to move on to the next play. Well, that was a perfect picture of the collective. That defense staring down 2nd and 1 rose to the occasion collectively.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Oh, and they're going to have the fullback trying power for it. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that means it'll be 1st down San Francisco.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Watch out. Stop.
This time it's a passing play. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down. 2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Outside. Uno.
Now it's Purdy. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out.
Running back sent in motion. On 3rd down, Purdy. He's got Ayuk on that slant. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Good defensive effort here. Drives them back across midfield on their own side.
At their own 18-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10. They'll go play action. Hawkins isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 14.
Pretty even match in this first half. You just kind of wait. Right? You just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, you go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down.
A loss of 2 yards.
These last two snaps, they have forced this drive to what might be its last play here, Brock, and we can confidently say there's not going to be another run here on third down.
Yeah, I think it's time to let the passing game get going and really trust your quarterback here, who's got to compensate for 2 negative plays.
Here he goes, third and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
In real estate, Kate, it's location, location, location. In football, it's rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. And you don't get third down conversions, you get no rhythm.
The return begins on their side of midfield. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory.
At the Broncos' 48-yard line.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Outside. 22. Start.
Here's Purdy to throw. Knocked away. That's going to be incomplete. Defender there, and that brings up second down.
I'll tell you what that deflection right there, Kate, tells me. That defense was following and reading the quarterback's eyes. Knew exactly where that throw was going. And it takes a little bit of intuition, a little bit of feel. He's able to get his hands on it and knock it out of bounds.
Back to the air on second. Purdy completed to his running back. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that gives the 49ers the first.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
Outside. 18. Watch out. Stop.
Purdy on first down. Walks around and he's got space. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down that 17-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Get set. Get set.
Shotgun snap, a gift to Ford. And they're going to be hungry here on first down. They're going to wind up losing yards on this play.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Now, we are still scoreless in this one as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Mile High in just a moment. Back to the line they go. It's second down.
Outside. 22. 22. Start.
From the gun is Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter. And that will not be enough for a first down.
Javon Jennings. A gain of 9 brings up third down.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Get set. Get set. 22.
Man in motion here. Purdy out of the gun on 3rd down. Pass brought in by Jennings. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
I'll say this, Kate, this quarterback's got some courage right there. He throws it into double coverage, and he's got a guy there in coverage who's already picked him off, and he don't care. Kind of like that gunslinging attitude, but you better be careful the next time around.
Ford hits the end zone for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers get some late points and the lead. PAT effort coming up. They've got a good play in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. Returning it from the 4. And Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
I don't care how good a secondary you are, how loaded you are with talent, when you've got time to allow a receiver to work from one side of the field all the way to the other versus zone coverage, well, you're going to make a defense pay.
To throw here on 1st down. Cut out left. And he's able to get this down to the 36. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Throwing from the gun. And he can't escape. He goes down. A flag, though, down with him. Let's see, did somebody hold up front, or is this marker going to wipe away that great sack? So after the penalty yardage marked off, here's 1st and 10. Working now from the gun. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams would call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. He's going to throw it again. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos get their first points of this game just before halftime. Well, no doubt about it, Brock, that was a route they worked on in practice, and it manifested in a touchdown when the downs counted here.
And no doubt about it, Kate, you grew up watching and celebrating Jerry Rice running that exact route.
Yes, sir. You know it. You know it.
He was so good at it. Every receiver could do it some of the time, but Jerry and the best of them, they do it all the time, just like that one right there.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. On the return, here's Irving. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Here's the final play of our first half. Looking to throw. He's trying to push the field. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Something's got to be the difference maker here in half number 2. We'll see what it is as we're up and running once again. Chooses to bring this one out. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard
All right, they're out and set. Here we go, 1st and 10. Continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
Bud lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And this is looking familiar, partner. He's dropped for a loss again. It's going to be 3rd down. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because Hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. First, second, third down, sometimes even fourth. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
Ooh, and he's out of bounds before he can break it upfield.
Over first and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up first and 10.
Outside. 18. Watch out.
Ford straight ahead. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Hey, look, any run of this size is going to wound the defense. But you get this game going right up the heart of their defense, you start to break their will and break their pride.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Get set. Get set. 18. What is that?
Straight ahead. It's Irving. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Only 2 yards, and it brings up second and 8.
It's second and 8 at the 50-yard line.
Outside. 18. What is that?
They'll empty the backfield, motion him right. This is Irving on second. Fights his way through a tackle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short third down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for first and 10.
From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10.
Get set. Get set. Run around,
They send him left out of the slot. First down, Purdy to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
From the 40, here comes second and 10.
Outside. 18. Watch out. Start.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Dumped off to his running back. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
It is so hard for these defenses. I don't envy them at all to try to monitor where these running backs are. Are they chipping? Are they delaying their route? He's such an underrated part of their overall passing game.
18. Watch out. 41.
It's Ford on third. Trying to plow ahead for the first. Can't even get back to the line. That brings up fourth down. He'll throw it. That's cut beyond the marker. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. They left the offense out there on fourth down, Brock, and look at the results. A big gain, 15 yards, and a fresh set of downs, too.
Outside. 18.
First and 10 now. Here's Purdy. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Terrion Arnold has it. Reaches the 40. Into the red zone. And into the end zone he goes. A pick six for Denver.
I believe gave his first pick of the game directly led to that one. Remember, what worked to generate that first turnover, playing things the same way, and this time, it wasn't just a pick, it was a pick six.
Moody knocks that extra point through. And the Broncos break that tie and now lead by 7. A quick chance at a redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. On the return, here's Irving. And this drive will start inside the 25. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Get set, get set. Watch out.
On his own read, here's a give to Ford. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops. And he picked up close to 4. Gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Yard line. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that means it'll be first down, San Francisco.
Get set, get set.
Here's a give to Ford. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down the runner. That same athleticism comes to life. He was pretty good hunting his prey right there.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Purdy throwing here. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Throw here, 3rd down. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
You know, so often we talk about speed offensively. We love receivers that can run. That was a perfect example of how speed kills you defensively. A hurried throw almost ended an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack. Speed's the difference.
And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Throwing off the play fake. It's everything he has under this one. That one connects. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. Well, either way, that was going to be a big gain, Brock. But of course they're going to credit their quarterback, right? Take the completion over that penalty.
Yep, had those stats. You know, you run that route, Kate, to try and stretch out a defense, maybe even draw that kind of penalty. But put a gold star by his effort. Not only did he do that, he made the play as well.
So they'll be set up with a 1st and goal when we come back. It's the Broncos with the ball, trying to close out what would currently be a win. Now the punt return nearly didn't. The offense getting a chance to find the end zone here themselves. It's 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Broncos go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that can score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. find themselves at a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Looking to throw, Purdy. Dumps it off to his running back. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was 1st down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Hits his running back. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and they netted some positive yards.
Right side is caught by Jennings. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They get an even 10 on that play. And that gives the 49ers the first.
First down.
On the draw, this is Ford. On the move, past the 40. And he's going to bring this down to their 35. Offense in a hurry up here.
13 more yards. That's another 49er first down. A gain of 13
Off the play fake, Purdy.
And the 49er first down.
Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. Looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
Man, these guys are sideline mavens. They always seem to know exactly where that boundary is without looking. He's not quite at that level yet. Lost track of where he was, and he brought it in out of bounds.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Purdy looking to throw. Nothing doing there as the 2nd down pass falls incomplete.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Get set. Watch out.
3rd and long for him here. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, and you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future.
Desperation time here on 4th. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling the preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
They'll run here on 1st down. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs. It gets the better defenses in this league.
There's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. They gain 11 on that play. And it's going to be 1st down Denver.
First down.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
39-yard line.
Blown back is the handoff. And He'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled out for about a 1-yard gain. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Back-to-back carries here. A gain of about 3, so a third of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up. San Francisco calls it second timeout. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game. Nice drive here. It's up to 8 plays as they get set for 3rd and 6. They'll throw, 3rd and long. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
And he drives it skyward, hoping to drop this near the goal line. And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. First call here coming from the shotgun. Backed up in the end zone. Purdy gets it to him on the screen. And this one only gets up to about the 5-yard line. Working quickly here.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 5-yard line.
The gun is Purdy. Completed to his running back. And he gets this across the 10 before stepping out. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps these drive moving. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Looking underneath, and the back brings it in. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the 1st down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That throw is looking for Brandon Ayuk. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. 2nd and 10. Again, it's Purdy. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open, it beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
On 3rd down, Purdy. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
Hey, listen, drops happen in football, even from the best at every level. Nothing more to do but shake it off and move forward, because your next throw might be right back your way.
Down in the 4th, offense staying out there for this.
Get set.
Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. They had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Kate, I knew it at the time. I think everybody did. We knew the Legion of Boom was special, right? That entire secondary, but their safety's ability, Earl and Cam, to come downhill, to make those tackles behind the line of scrimmage as he just did. Yeah, I mean, you appreciate great safety play like that.
Back to the well again. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. Now Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense. 49ers with an extra defensive back out there for this third down play. Here he goes, third and long. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And they come up big on third down there with the sack. Here's Jake Moody for the field goal. This one from 47 yards away. And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. And the lead stays frozen at 14.
Well, there's certainly never, ever a guarantee from that distance, but that's one you'd expect to be in your kicker's range. You hate to have a drive come away with nothing, but that's exactly what happened.
They kick the running back in motion. First down throw by Purdy. He's him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line. Now Purdy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Clock is working against them as they hurry up to the line. Now to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line. And they're down to 34 seconds as he clocks it. Nearing the last half minute of play. Now 2nd and 10.
Get set.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Completes it downfield to Pearsall. They're on him right away with that tackle. The stop comes at the 26-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line.
First down, San Francisco.
And he gets it spiked. 20 seconds left to play. Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Working out of the gun. It's Purdy. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're left facing third and long.
10 yards to go.
Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Get set. Put that money team. Watch out. Love.
Here he is to throw. Put the body on the line for his team. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. And he gets it spiked with only 1 second left in this ball game. All right, this is going to be the final play of the game. One final shot here. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Terrion Arnold has it. And the Broncos are stopped on the return on the final play of this game. So to the side of me, mile-high salutes throughout the building. It's a win at home for the Broncos. And we know how rain can wreak havoc at any moment on a football field, but they didn't let that stop them today. They played their game, and as a result, they're leaving here with a victory. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Broncos are winners, as we'll see you next time from Denver.